Do you recognise him? Do you recognise me? Well, yes, it's a replica of my face, or supposedly. Extraordinary idea. I was given this sometime 30 years ago by an artist friend of mine who saw that I liked the product, wanted to make it look like me, so he resculpted it. What's it do? Well, it's something that I have in my bathroom. One of those, yes. A toilet paper dispenser. And this is Mr. Boggy, I think they called him. Extraordinary idea. And I found this actually in a catalogue, Nauticalia, which is started in 1974, but I had big dealings with them sometime in the 90s. So I'll put him down a minute and give a bit more about him, but this is what I'm talking about, a man I want to give a little tribute to, because he died very recently at the age, good in the 80s, Lynn Lewis, and this is the company he built in 1974. He's got lots and lots of things all to do with marine stuff. Some of it's very, in fact most of it is very, very sensible, but a few little novelties here, which is what I liked it for, like this extraordinary toilet paper dispenser. And I see this every day of my life, so it's a nice way of remembering the man, I suppose, in a funny way. Anyway, here's just 2 or 3 other items which I've got over the years from Nauticalia. This is one I like very much indeed. They call it Captain's Socks. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, what a lovely idea. 2 socks which don't match at all because of the wrong colours, but no. This is for a person who's on a ship to remind them which is port and which is starboard. For me, starboard on the left, grey more red port left. No, it's the other way around. Anyway, whatever it is. But the idea is you put them on your feet and it helps you to remember, if you're not quite sober, which is port and which is starboard. Except that a cynical friend of mine said you better be very sober when you put them on, because if you're put on the wrong feet, then you're in a bad way, I'm afraid. But nice idea. Captain's Socks, just to help people to remember which is port and which is starboard. Another item I got from Nauticalia was this one here, a Smuggler's Secret, they call it. This is a well-known puzzle. I've got about half a dozen versions of it, I think it is. But this is a particularly nice one that Lynn designed. It's the old yoke puzzle, they call it, where you've got 2 loops and a piece of wood and a small hole. And the idea is to move the bits of cords through the holes in order to get these 2 together. This is the smuggler and this is a barrel, and he's trying to get it past the customs people without them noticing. Lovely idea, a very nice version of the yoke puzzle. I was very pleased to find it amongst them. I showed it to many puzzlists and they think it's delightful. During my time with them, this is early 90s I think it was, I had to show them a few of my toys as well, just to sort of get them interested in my collection. And I went through my collection looking for nautical toys, and this is typically one of the ones I showed them, which they like very much indeed. I don't think they went with it eventually, but it's a pirate or someone seaman who's lost a leg and he's got a peg leg as well. So we did an exchanging of ideas between us and had a nice relationship with them. The last item I want to show was their best seller, I think it was. Ship's Cats, they called it. Wonderful idea, isn't it? So they had, this is one I have to say I see every day of my life, because it's always out there waiting for guests to arrive. When they come, I put it on the seat quietly, and when they're trying to sit down on the only chair available, I say, oh, just move the cat out of the way. And of course, when they pick it up gingerly, then they realise they've been had, because it's not a real cat, it's actually made of rabbit fur. Good idea. So a great tribute to this wonderful man, Lynn Lewis, who I met many times, but about 20 or 30 years ago. I'm sad he's gone, but he's left me a lovely legacy of 2 items which are always in sight every day in my own apartment. So, what do you think of it so far, Mr. Bond?